Charlotte Coliseum in Charlotte. It's the Charlotte Bobcats and the Golden State Warriors. Hi, I'm Marv Albert, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's listen in as the starting lineup is introduced.
Starting at center, Jahidi White. Starting at guard, Jason Hards. Starting at the other guard, Jason Capono. Starting at forward, Gerald Wallace. Starting at the other forward, Emeka Okafor. The coach, Bernie Bickerstaff.
Charlotte controls the tip and gets this game underway.
Murphy is making it difficult for the other team to score points.
His defensive positioning was exceptional during that play. Missed the layup. Capono with his first rebound of the game. Capono elevates. No good. Blocks it. Troy Murphy.
A rejection is a great way to inspire your team.
Well, you can tell he's feeling it on defense. Misfires from three. Foyle is really feeling it defensively.
That block should send the message to the other team.
Richardson rejects it. Well, that was a very impressive defensive play.
His man is going to think twice before attempting another shot.
He blows the layup. The Warriors laying airtight defense. Throws it down with two hands.
Troy Murphy.
He changes direction. Hart's around him. He can't hit the finger roll. Blocked by Okafor. With the jumper. The two's no good. Here's Fisher.
Fisher is struggling out there. He's below 20%.
Capono with the jump shot. Comes up with two. Fisher working from the middle. Fisher guarded by Hart. Out of bounds. The loose ball last touched by the Warriors. Advances up court. Hart, little room to move. Nails the jumper. Fisher bringing it up court. What a move. Troy Murphy.
Troy Murphy.
The shot hits the two.
The Bobcats finding the mismatch to get that basket.
Richardson from the perimeter hits the three. Able to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block your shot, it's easy to take your eye off the basket and blow the bucket. He kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and made it look easy.
The Charlotte Bobcats pass it around, looking for a hole in the defense. Loose ball, out of bounds. Guarded closely by Dunleavy. The three doesn't go. Okafor able to come up with it. Powers it through.
Emeka Okafor.
From underneath, hits the finger roll. The Charlotte Bobcats did not look very strong defensively on that possession.
It was a complete lack of communication, Mark. No one made an effort to help out.
Yes!
Emeka Okafor.
Fisher from downtown Turnarounds, no good.
Charlotte looks very determined on grabbing every possible defensive rebound right now.
Dunleavy creating that turnover, and here they come.
A nice job that time of stripping it from down low.
Golden State foul to number 1.
Hart is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. Good on the first. He hits both. Sent away by White. He tees it up. Foyle with the delivery. He sets up on the right. It drops. Golden State has to be careful when they gamble on defense.
The missed steal cost them a basket.
Misfires from down. Tips off the mark. Some nice hustle by the defender.
He got in the shooter's head that time. Even though he didn't block him, he made sure the shooter knew he was coming for it, and that may have been enough to make him rush his shot.
Couldn't get either to fall. Setting it up. 12 seconds to play in the quarter. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Richardson with the nice strip.
He forced him to cough it up, and they're off and running.
Jason Richardson.
Wallace with the prayer. The first quarter is in the books. The Warriors lead by 1. They're off to a nice start offensively.
They need to keep this up for 3 more quarters.
Defended hard by Hart. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Hart taking a look from the right side. Capone from up close.
To number 4, Derek Fisher.
The defensive foul committed by Fisher. That's his first personal. Capone is good on the first. 2 for 2. The layup doesn't go.
The other team has missed several in a row.
That was an example of outstanding defensive positioning by Okafor. He hustles it down. He puts it up. The setup by Murphy. With a man challenging him, he's able to drain it. A good job that time by Dunleavy. From the low block. No good. Try to adjust in midair, but just too much contact on the play. Patience being shown by the Warriors. Wallace with the quick hand.
Nice anticipation that time. He saw his man holding the ball down low and took it from him.
Able to finger roll.
Jason Hart.
Setting it up on the right.
Murphy was open for the alley-oop, but the passer was not able to connect.
Here's Wallace. Richardson with the ball. Missed the layup. Capone at the basket. Finger rolls good. He sets up on the right. Can't get the 3 from downtown.
Wallace didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
Puts it down with power.
The solid offensive display continues. The defense needs to make some adjustments if they're going to turn this game around.
Launches it from downtown. Misfires from 3.
Charlotte has to be pleased with their continued effort on the defensive boards.
Capono from close range.
Jason Capono.
White knocks it away. He looked very sharp in that play. He's really getting into it defensively. Can't hit for 2. Charlotte is doing a terrific job on the defensive end.
The other team is having a tough time getting open looks. They've been getting some high percentage shots from inside, and it's made up a big part of their scoring tonight.
Loose ball last touched by the Warriors.
Turns it over. What a play to take it away from him.
Fisher rises from the perimeter. Can't hit the turnaround. From the paint, shots no good. Here's Richardson. The layup doesn't fall. Hart working the post. Gets 2 with the finger roll. Shoots from downtown. No good from three-point line. Capono made that a difficult shot from outside.
He did a nice job of challenging the shooter.
Fisher with his first board of the game. White steals it.
The pressure defense has been very effective. The other team continues to... Nice strip. You've got to watch his quick hands.
The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Warriors.
Nice steal. His quick hands coming up with the ball.
It's not easy to handle the ball when you're being pressured by Fisher. Hart from in close. Hits the finger roll. Fisher pulling up from the perimeter. The 3 is off the mark. Capono in heavy traffic. Good from the post. The Warriors are down by a considerable margin and have... Oh, what a block! Jahidi White. He elevates, misses the 2. He got out and challenged that shot and forced the miss. That's good hustle by Fisher. From the perimeter, 10 seconds showing on the clock. He elevates for it. Well, at the half, the Warriors trail by 17. It's been a disastrous first half, and they have a long ways to go.
I don't know about you, but I found that hard to watch.
Here are the key players at the half.
NBA Live 2005. I go by the name of Stack Quo, you understand that? Dear members of the squad, LT on the track.
Lays it home.
The Warriors still have a long ways to go and need to keep an eye on the clock in the second half.
They've been able to connect from the field on a consistent basis. With the pull-up, the 2's no good. Dunleavy at the rim, able to finger roll.
Defensive foul to number 31, Adonal Fuller.
Okafor was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. It's good. Okafor makes both free throws. Fisher looking to hit from downtown. The three doesn't go.
They're calling for a double team. They're going to try to force him to give it up and force someone else to make some baskets.
Capono with a lot of room. From downtown, sinks the jumper. He challenged the bigger man and drains the shot. A nice job of being the aggressor on offense by Fisher.
The Warriors are switching to a man-to-man defense. We'll see how the other team handles it.
Fisher with a nice steal.
He went for the steal and forced the turnover. A very impressive defensive play.
Okafor rejects it from behind. Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touched by the Charlotte Bobcats. From down low, yes! Capono fires from deep. Hart with the setup.
For three.
Wallace returns it to him. Out of bounds. The loose ball last touched by the Charlotte Bobcats. Fisher pulls up. Right with the nice ball.
He did a great job of boxing his man out that time. Capono is shooting over 55% from the field.
Fisher with defenders all over him. Fisher with 7 points and 2 rebounds. Team foul number 1 picked up by the Charlotte Bobcats. No good. Missed them both.
The Bobcats are still very focused on getting every rebound at the defensive end.
They've continued to be very active on the glass in this contest. Fisher with the find. Okafor put up very little resistance on that play.
That's not the type of defensive pressure the coaching staff is looking for.
At the basket. Finger rolls good. That was not an impressive defensive sequence.
There was no sign of any help side D.
The Charlotte Bobcats are playing tight defense. Missed the layup. He shoots. Can't hit for 2. He gets them the rebound. He blows the layup. Wallace with 3 boards so far. Capono puts it up.
Capono is shooting 57% from the floor.
He throws it down.
Jason Richardson.
Hart handling, setting it up on the left. Doesn't fall from the left of the circle. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. Dunleavy's setting up down low.
Fisher with a nice look to set up the finish. He's getting his teammates involved.
Hart on the left side. Hart is met by Fisher. Hart from point-blank range.
To number 31,
Hart is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. Makes the first. Murphy comes down with it.
We're seeing some great positioning by the defender tonight.
The spin. Lays it up for 2.
Richardson.
The ball being worked around by the... Oh, rejected. The layup doesn't go. From underneath.
To number 50. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Murphy is fouled and only charged to Okafor. Rims out. Couldn't get either. Can't get the tip in. Foyle with a hustle play.
If they're going to continue to play a zone, they have to do a much better job of keeping the other team off the glass.
The layup doesn't fall. Finishes strong with two hands.
The Warriors are executing on the offensive end and have cut the lead to a single digit.
The shot clock is not a factor now. Hart with no room to breathe. About 12 seconds left on the clock. He misses the layup. Controls the defensive board.
He's playing sound, physical ball out there, Marv. It's been said a million times, but it's true. To get the rebounds, you just have to want it more.
3 quarters through this game, the Warriors.
You're going to man-to-man on the defensive end. The matchups will be important here.
The action controlled around the key. Able to finger roll.
Jason Hart.
Fisher with a spin move. Fires from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown. Hart setting it up on the left side.
Warriors
Pulling up.
To number 23. Jason Richardson.
The defensive foul committed by Richardson. He commits his first. Hart makes his first. He makes them both. Fisher tries the three, hits it for three. Hart taking a look from the right side. Foyle with the block. A nice steal by Hart sets it up. The Charlotte Bobcats. A whistle for a backcourt violation.
Players without the ball have to do a better job of helping out and relieving the pressure. Okafor is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He strips it. He pokes it away and takes it from him.
He blows the layup.
Charlotte looks determined to dominate the defensive board. They've continued to do a nice job of limiting second chance opportunities.
Gets two with the finger roll.
The Warriors just can't seem to get it going and continue to trail by double digits.
The Charlotte Bobcats are stifling their opponents tonight. The Warriors are showing some signs, but still trail by a large margin.
Time is their enemy at this point, Marv. They need to make every possession count.
Wallace is 3 for 8 from the field. Richardson stepped on the line. Capono fires. The Charlotte Bobcats are ahead by 14. Fisher lets it go from the perimeter. Misfires from 3. Batted away by Murphy. Played straight on by Wallace. Oh, a great rejection. Dunks it with both hands.
Jason Capono.
Over here!
Well, there was quite a defensive statement by White. Wallace tries for the angle.
Wallace saw a chance for the alley-oop and finished it off with a sensational play.
Fisher working from the right side. Fires from downtown. The Warriors trail by 15. The Warriors need to find their offensive game if they want to reduce the deficit.
Right, Mark. Time is not on their side if they intend to come back and make it close.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Up strong with the finish, and they send him to the line to shoot one.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. To the line, shooting one, Gerald Wallace.
The Charlotte Bobcats not able to take advantage from the line. Here's Richardson. Right at the basket. Fisher is on it. Rejected by Okafor off the backboard.
To number 24.
Richardson is fouled and it'll be charged to Capono.
In the last 2 minutes.
No good. Richardson comes away empty. Capono lets it go. The Charlotte Bobcats have a 17-point lead. Launches from the perimeter. Jumpers off the mark.
Okafor has continued to be very effective rebounding the basketball at the defensive end. An impressive effort.
Capono played by Richardson. That's a mismatch that the defense is going to have to compensate for.
They're going to have to play some help D whenever these two are matched up.
White swats it away. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Charlotte Bobcats. Fisher with the shot. Fisher is 4 for 22 from the field. Brings it up court. A terrific interception by Fisher. Hits the finger roll.
The Warriors should have started a comeback much earlier in the game, Mark. They're in a tough spot heading into the final stretch.
Setting it up on the right. The Charlotte Bobcats passing the ball around the court. Wallace with 3 to shoot. Off target with the turnaround. The clock was working against him on that shot.
They needed to set up something earlier to free him up to get the shot off. That late into the 24, he had no choice but to put one up.
There's the final buzzer.
The Warriors just weren't able to take this game over, and they end up with the loss.
There's no question they were struggling a bit tonight.
From the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top, can't explain how them I do rebel. How we look the girl, then we get some miss already. Can't tell how the girl them hot.
Here's tonight's player of the game.
Explain how them